2004. It's been 7 years since I left the cult, and my life has been a bit of a roller coaster. I wasn't leading a meaningful life. I couldn't sleep. I wanted to put a bullet through my head. I was suffering from incredible insomnia, so I'm pacing up and down the streets. And one of the things that was keeping me awake is that my mind kept on rewinding back, trying to figure out where it went wrong. And I would go back and back and back and back until I got to my very early years and realized that's where it went wrong. It was this eureka moment where I realized that if I was going to change my life, I was going to truly heal and not die, I needed to pursue justice. I needed to get the person who had started all, Derek Lincoln, behind bars. Something had turned in me, and I wasn't going to take it anymore. Walking across that threshold into the police station was drawing the line in the sand and declaring war.
I'd never heard of the Children of God before, so it was very surprising for me to read about this worldwide cult movement. So maybe that was a good thing. So I wasn't biased in the approach that I took to investigating Derek Lincoln.
This is my childhood, page by page. This is systematic child abuse at an unprecedented level.
We read the initial accounts. You know, it's harrowing. It's harrowing to hear. It's harrowing to read, to know that a child had been subjected to repeated sexual abuse and rape. It spurs not only you, but the inquiry team to do all that we can do within the law to ensure that that evidence is presented before a court, and a court can make a decision.
Hope reported initially to Hertfordshire Constabulary, and after a period of investigation, it was established that a level of criminality had occurred in Scotland. So CPS then instructed Police Scotland to carry out inquiries on behalf of Hope, and in 2014 I was allocated the case for inquiry. I had no knowledge of the Children of God cult, so I had to do a lot of research and a lot of reading about the cult. It's very disturbing. The difficulty in bringing a case against the Children of God as a whole is that it's worldwide. They might be in Canada, America, Brazil. They don't have a head office. It's not as if you go chap their door and say, okay, you're coming with me. It's easier to target an individual like Derek Lincoln than to target an organisation.
In 2011, when it came to actually making my statement, I focused very much on my worst abuser. An investigation was made into that, and the case is not closed. However, it doesn't have enough supporting evidence to make it to court yet. But what also happened is the police referred me to rape crisis. And I spoke to counsellors there, I spoke to victim support, and I started getting proper therapy for the first time in my life. And it made me realise I needed to get it all off my chest, not just some of it. I needed to speak about the whole picture. So in 2015, I made a decision to go back to the police and make a further, more detailed statement, this time specifically listing the things my dad had done against me, the sexual and physical abuse he'd inflicted on me. My dad had been abusing me from the age of about 4. I felt guilty at the very prospect of getting him into trouble because of how much damage that would do to him. So I didn't tell anyone for the years. Even though I was being abused,